And we'll begin with security matters as operatives in Kogi State have successfully foiled a coordinated terrorist attack in Obajana following intense overnight operations around the Dangote Cement Refinery. I take that again, apologies. Dangote Cement Factory axis. Now, live video footage from the area shows heightened security activity, including gunfire from elevated tactical positions, part of efforts to repel attackers and prevent a breach. Sources confirmed that the assailants, who stormed the area late Sunday night in large numbers, targeted a police post at the Dangote Cement Factory. The assault is believed to be a reprisal attack after a recent military operation in which over 200 terrorists were neutralized in the region. Earlier, security forces in the state dismantled major bandit networks during a joint police and military operation. The Kogi State Police Command confirmed that scores of bandits were killed with support from the police air wing. Kogi State Commissioner for Information, Kingsley Fanwo, joins us now for a conversation on this all the way from the capital, Lokoja. Honorable Commissioner, many thanks for joining us. I appreciate you for coming on. Can you just confirm for us the details of the foiled terrorist attack at Dangote Cement Factory in Obajana?
Thank you very much. We received reports of the attack on what we suspect to be an attack on a police post there. That was to fight back after over 200 terrorists and bandits were neutralized by a joint security operation in the state over the weekend. Though that attack was foiled, and a good number of those bandits and terrorists were neutralized during that serious gun battle between security agents and the criminals.
And speaking of criminals, how many assailants were involved in the attempted attack, and what do we know about their affiliations?
We may not be able to give the exact number right now, and they have not come. Usually some of these terrorist groups will come to claim responsibility for attacks. They've not come out. We don't even know who can come out.
So we cannot hear you, Honorable Minister. Honorable Commissioner, we believe that your audio or your mic might be muted. If there's a chance that you can help us unmute that, we have lost your audio there.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear. Please continue.
Okay, so I said we may not be able to confirm the exact number of the assailants. We may not even be able to know the group that is responsible for that. But what's most important at this time is that majority of them have been neutralized, there is even no one to speak for them again because they have been sent to their maker after confronting the security architecture of the state.
Let's talk about the security architecture, as you've put it, and the coordinated efforts by the police and also operations on ground. But most importantly, what specific role did the police air wing play in the operations that neutralized the attackers? We heard of elevated gunfire points where they were able to round up the assailants. So what roles did they play there?
I would say that the battle started some weeks ago with a renewed vigor of the administration of Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo to ensure security in the state. As we speak, we have very heavy security presence in the state to ensure those criminals are crushed. And over the weekend, over 200 of them were neutralized, and hundreds of them also managed to escape with very serious, the varying degree of gun injuries. So what happened was because there was a coordinated security operations, the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Navy, the Air Force, the Office of the NIA, the DSS, the NSCDC, with the collaboration of the police that supported them. The air wing of the police was able to support them as they were launching from the air. The gun battle, the grand battle was marshaled by the military and other security agencies like the DSS and all of that. So it's been a torrent of gunshots and a lot of bombardment, precision strikes on the terrorist camps in the state, and they have seriously been destabilized. Many of them have been wiped out. and they are beginning to realize the fact that coming to Kogi in the first place was a big error.
Let's talk about that coordination between the security forces. This is the joint police and, of course, a military operation. What was that like? Talk to us about, the coordination between the two agencies.
Yes, the Kogi State, we have what we call the Joint Security Committee. The governor is the convener of the committee. The heads of the security agencies, such as the Army, the DSS, the Navy, the Air Force, the NSCDC, and the police authorities are part of this committee to foster synergy among all the security agencies. That is why you see when operations like this happen, all of the security agencies are involved. So we have been able to build an architecture that creates room for synchronized effort of all of these agencies to be able to come to play. And that's why we are recording the kind of success that we are recording in Kogi State. All of them are working together with the common purpose and meeting the goal of His Excellency to ensure that criminality does not survive in the state. And also, I'm aware, we had an intel that some of the commanders of those bandits have been trying to negotiate, to appeal, they will go peacefully. No, when you come to Kogi State, you cannot go peacefully because we did not give peace to our people. And that's why the governor said he was not going to negotiate with any bandit. He would ensure that he would wipe them off the surface of the state. That's exactly what is happening right now.
So as we're talking about intelligence and really the threat in this region, do we know so far regarding, you talk about intelligence and preempted this attack, but do they persist? Are there areas of concerns, region of concerns, and what is the state government doing to address that?
I've said this on this station, on this very station before, that for every attack that you see on the television, we've averted more than 30, more than 40 of those attacks. We are working on credible intelligence. Our people are cooperating with us because we have been able to recalibrate our security architecture in such a way that the people, the communities are involved, and they give credible intelligence that leads the security agencies to come together in synergy to be able to attack this proactively. We are working very seriously with that. We also have areas of concern, and those areas are the areas that we are attacking now. We know that if we can defeat them in those areas, the entire state will be at peace. We are attacking those areas. We are still going to attack those areas in the coming days until we are able to get them out of our state completely.
Right. Sir, I must say thank you for taking out the time to join us. Honorable Commissioner for Information for Kogi State, Kingsley Fanwo there. Many thanks once again, sir.